I just wanted to talk about one of the cool features that we're working on the reciprocity project. We've been working on this for 6 months. I super appreciate my developer um, or my development team that's working on it. And the tool itself is going to be um, a tool where you can automatically cluster different research papers together based on their particular content. Um, we already have something like this, but what's cool on the platform is that it's going to be based on within a particular group. So you can be a community leader within a particular group, or you can have a private group, and then you can um, get peer feedback within that particular private group and essentially operate it as if you are getting um, multiple rounds of feedback within a particular group. So imagine this. Imagine that you are in a private classroom. You don't want to use the sort of larger community, which is understandable, but you want to participate, right? You have several group members that are in a particular classroom, and you want people to share ideas. Well, what this will do is you'll be able to assign um, the work to different individuals, and then you get feedback. And then after that, what we'll do is um, cluster these particular papers together so that you can get insight on different themes, for example, what people are talking about. Um, and it will be very useful for anybody that is looking across different groups, across different classrooms, or for all intents and purposes, for my perspective is organizing a conference, for example, where you need to cluster different papers together and figure out how they fit together. And so it's going to use a combination of artificial intelligence um, to help cluster things together, but also you'll be able to group these things together independently. So it's really useful, I think. It's one of the sort of many interesting things that we're building into the platform. What we're going to do after this, and I'm really excited about this because it's taken about 6 months of development, a lot of time and effort. Um, and my, the development team is really doing a fantastic job with it. Obviously, we're working through kinks and things like that right now and sort of getting it to work properly, but we're still building this thing out. It is getting increasingly, more interesting as we put more and more features into it. So it actually becomes more and more functional. So people can use this particular platform, the reciprocity platform. So what's the next step that we're going to do? Um, the it's still not necessarily. I want it so it becomes really simple in the sense that you will be able to. The idea is you'll be able to do research kind of on the fly and at any point in time, and you can get feedback at any point in time, and it's sort of an iterative process. And the goal is to make it more fun and interesting compared to what it currently is right now, right? We have this sort of clunky, um, clunky process that, the sort of conventional way of doing scientific research is kind of clunky. It's very, very lonely. And I think I can fix this. I think we can fix this by making it more fun and exciting, looking for ways that we can make it goofy and silly, um, and playful, right? I think that is so fundamentally missing from the process, and it's painful, right? So we can use, for example, instead of getting negative feedback, right? Why not be able to build in systems to ensure that it's always positive feedback and that it's fun, it's goofy, it's silly, right? And that's the goal. We continue to work on this. We'll probably keep iterating, keep building things out. I think the front end really needs some some work in terms of making that fun, and I'm very excited to be able to do this as we keep pushing this out. I think this is a passion project. All of this, um, after iteration after iteration iteration, I'm expecting it to be 20 years or 25 years of building this thing so it becomes just freaking awesome, right? Like, why aren't we doing something like this? And making it so our life is not as is not as difficult, right? Like I don't understand why we haven't done anything like this. I realize it's been sort of a challenge, but at the same time, I'm happy to work on this and build it out and make it freaking awesome. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.